What's up, people? Today is the last day before I leave for my vacation. So yeah, so I'm gonna get as many videos recorded right now today, and then I will schedule them to gradually upload throughout the week I'm on vacation. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. It may just be a few. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, so if you see my next reactions, I'm all in the same shirt. I promise I bathe and change clothes. It's just all recorded today and spread out throughout my vacation. Okay, but it's time to finish the Friendship is Forever series. I know Pony Life is just around the corner, so we gotta finish this up. And yeah, this is the last official content of Friendship is Magic pony characters. Well, I still have EQG stuff, but this is the last of this. You know what I mean. So, my mom's making me food, so I want to finish this first episode before she's finished making it. Dinner for the family, so let's go. Straight in. 3, 2, 1, play.
We just need
Spike, the first thing I see.
Times with you, so this book can record them.
But it's a surprise gift for her coronation, and I know you're uncomfortable not telling the truth, so...
Oh, damn, this is the Applejack.
I ain't fond of lying, but I think I can handle it in my own way. Just to play it safe.
Not actually lying, just avoid the topic.
Oh, hi there, Applejack. It's always so great to see you. But why did you ask me to come out to the farm?
Holy shit!
You see, the thing is, I need you to,
That's
pick the
creepy.
apples. I mean,
Applejack, come on.
I don't need you to reminisce about some memorable times with me for any kind of magical gift or anything.
And I thought Spike was a bad liar.
Maybe it's better I do the talking.
Starlight should use that spell way more. Just to fuck with people.
My little pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be.
Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Okay,
Sharing
so this
kindness
should be the Applejack one. Is the sixth one gonna be Twilight? It has to be, right? You know what it needs to be? It needs to be Bluebird. I still have hope. One more chance to get more Bluebird.
I'm not sure I understand, Spike. Why would Applejack need me to check the apples she's using for the coronation?
I'm sure she just wants everything to be perfect. Isn't that right, Applejack? Well,
Ugh.
yes.
I've never seen you sweep like that.
All right. Speaking of honesty, what's your favorite time that Applejack was
Jesus.
honest, Twilight?
Gee, Spike, that's an odd question. And there's been a lot.
God, they're getting these memories out no matter what. And here's this episode 1
I'm a coming.
clip.
Applejack,
Or 2.
what do I do?
You know what I mean.
Let go.
Are you crazy?
No, I ain't. I
No,
promise
I
you'll
ain't.
be safe. That's not true. Now listen here. What
You coulda
I'm
just
saying to
told
you
her,
is the honest
there are
truth.
Pegasi
Let
below
go,
you that will
and
catch
you'll
you.
be safe. Listen, y'all. I thought I was just being honest
Oh,
when I
this
said all those
episode.
things. But some pony helped me realize I was actually being hurtful. So for that, I apologize.
So, you don't think fashion is ridiculous?
Well, I still don't understand it, but I appreciate how much it means to y'all and how much hard
Look at the one
work
on the
you
right.
put into it.
And the
I
middle.
also know this contest is important.
And the
for
left if
everyone.
you're into that.
So, what do you say?
Oh yeah, the rainbow eye moments from season 4
I hate to
finale.
disappoint
Yeah.
every pony, but there's no way Granny could have made that dive because this
Was that
time
hat?
is a fake.
That woman was wearing a Paris Bride hat in the last
But
scene.
you gave it your stamp of approval.
Are you saying you lied?
I am.
What?
I didn't mean to, but every pony seemed so much happier. I couldn't bring myself to tell you when I found out the tonic wasn't real. I know it was wrong.
The hat comes off, you know it's about to get
Win
real.
back every pony's trust. I am pretty honest.
I like her laugh. What are you doing in there? Oh,
Yep.
hiding.
You
Okay.
weren't always that way, were you?
You could hide behind it.
Oh, I've heard that story. Now, apple
Oh
blight
God,
is
this
a
episode.
serious disease.
Now, did she say apple blight?
She said gasket mites.
And once your trunk turns red like this, the only thing to do is prune the branches.
Oh no, Granny!
Did you see
It's about to
prune them
amputate
branches?
in this show.
What else you gonna do once the blight gets this bad?
He was gonna take it too. He wasn't even gonna tell her
Everybody
no.
just stop! This is all a big misunderstanding.
Big Mac is taking one for the team.
Actually, it's a big lie.
Big Mac?
Granny Smith? What is going on here, Applejack?
That is a darn good question.
I'm not sure if I was worried that no pony was listening to my ideas, or just nervous that I wouldn't be the one to end up running the farm, but I promised something to Filthy Rich that I couldn't deliver, and I was too embarrassed to admit it.
Tell him the
Granny
truth.
was never sick?
And there ain't no apple blighted ponies?
Nope.
Those were all lies. And I thought if you found out, you'd stop doing business with the farm. So I just kept telling more.
Not when Granny Smith's
So
around.
she's not a doctor.
Please don't make Granny and the farm suffer for what I did. This whole thing is my fault. I reckon what really sent me against lying was seeing how it affected my family. And you're about as close to family as a pony can get.
Oh, that's
That's
sweet.
why I need That's another thing I love about you, Applejack.
Oh my
no
God.
pony loves her family more
He's
than
just
you do.
shoving shit in her
That's right.
mouth.
Sure, the apples are all pretty close.
Found him. Zenha.
Oh, thank you, Applejack. I still can't believe
The
it's
most
been
inaccurate
over
Southern
100
representation.
moons since our
They
last
always say,
family
"Bless you,"
reunion.
instead of
Oh, I
Gesundheit.
remember it like it was yesterday.
Well, you have been talking about it pretty much every day since then.
Apple Blue, how are them RSVPs coming along? Who's showing
Them
their
RSVPs
mother
coming
at the
along.
reunion? Every pony. Feathers on the goat. Are you sure?
Well, I got RSVPs from apples from Yonder Hill, Hollow Shades, Galloping Gorge, Full Mountains, apples from Philadelphia, Hotel Town, and all the apples from
And this weird
Appaloosa.
equal sign village.
Oh, and how could I forget? Manhattan! Babs is coming. I get to see my family.
Babs! Oh yeah, we never saw a lot of her again.
Cider trough.
Every pony knows all this stuff about me. But I have something to say.
Ah, just look at me, rambling on and on. You brought Twilight.
I
and
wouldn't
Chicken
take that
Apples,
shit,
and
Applejack.
We haven't even started. Come on, Twilight.
He is assertive.
I don't see how I could. Spike won't let me get a word in edgewise.
I think.
How do you like it?
My little pony.
The way Spike's getting Twilight's memories might seem dishonest.
Pretty sure
but
she can
it's
hear you
working
through that
really
door.
well.
Don't you think Twilight'll get a mite suspicious if I just stand around while Spike does all the talking?
I suppose you should say something. But it doesn't have to be a lie. You can talk about
Look at
anything.
Elizabeth back there,
You just need more memories.
chilling.
What do you think?
I think I still don't know what I'm supposed to be checking. You and your family have been running this farm forever. You know apples better than I ever will.
I guess that's true. We have been on this farm for quite a while. This barn has been here a while too, though it almost wasn't.
Many times. Oh, we get the song.
Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can raise this barn. 1,
How do you like my new pet?
2, 3, 4. Up, 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 go to the beans.
This shit is cursed.
Working team. Turn around quick, father, right out.
He might make an appearance in a future content club.
Come on, Apple family.
Let's listen to this song.
Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can raise this barn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Finish the frame, recycling wood, working hard.
I did
doing
the
good.
today.
Turn around quick, father, right out.
Shatiri.
Grab your
Okay.
partner, here we go.
Oh, that ass shot. Get her done.
Look at us, we're family. Working together.
Family.
Baby apples, we are proud to say. Stick together, the
This was a good song.
Out of your partner, circle right. Get down if you're scared to hide. Forward, back, and twirl around.
Not top 10 or anything, but it's good.
Yeehaw! Atta girl!
All right, let's get to it.
Raise this barn, raise this barn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can raise this barn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your brushes, young and old. Together paint it bright and bold. Turn 'em around quick by the left elbow. Grab a new partner, here we go. We raise this barn, we raise this barn. Yes, we did. Together we sure raise this
You're gonna have to raise that barn many times through this series.
Being together counts the most. We all came here from coast to coast. All we need to strive to be is part of the Apple family.
Yeah.
What made you tell that story?
I just wanted to
Suppose
sing a
being
song,
in the barn
Twilight.
made me think of it. Is that weird?
Not any more than the way you used to do your chores.
I've never heard that story.
What are you talking about? You were there.
I'm sorry, but I just couldn't let those spa ponies go another minute putting up with problems they didn't even know they had. Somehow they just got used to a huge
Oh, this
bottleneck
episode.
of ponies standing around waiting.
It's probably,
Well, I took one
in
good
my
look at that
opinion, one of the
spa tent,
weakest episodes
and I
of the
knew
show.
I had to do something.
I still liked it, but
Sometimes the simplest things can just derail a whole
just wasn't for me.
Whether it's a leaky pipe or
That
torn
definitely
toilet
added
bowl,
a lot to
you
it.
can't just stick to the same old way of doing
In a
things
good
and
way.
expect them to get better.
And that.
I mean, thinking you can is just
What the
plumb
fuck?
ridiculous, right?
Sorry, I'm trying to listen for
It's
dinner.
funny when you realize the extra work they were doing was actually making things worse. I mean, I guess it's possible to get stuck in a routine where you're doing all this extra stuff and not realize it, but I
Yeah.
can't for the life of me think I have. Why are y'all staring at me like that?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how I could have forgotten that. Come to think of it, for a down-to-earth farm pony, you are weird a lot.
Damn,
Yellow
Spike.
thought to himself, my favorite little tree isn't such a little tree anymore. So she sang her song, big and strong, and they all lived in that great big tree, happily ever after.
Yes!
And
Applejack! Would you read
I
us a
can't
bedtime
believe
story too?
we finally got Bloomberg.
Who's our next model for the fashion show?
Hell yes.
Apple Jewel? Who the hey
Oh
is
god,
that?
this. Oh. Apple Jewel. Oh god.
I hate to say I told you so, Twilight, but I told you so. It's a curse, I tells you. Huh? Hey, who put pillows on this rake?
Oh, she went way overboard in this
I don't
episode.
know. Maybe someone who really loves her little sister and doesn't want her to get an owie?
Applejack? What are you doing?
Applejack? Who's that?
Oh,
My
this is season
name's
9.
Apple Cord, and I've
Cord.
got a couple of songs to play for
What
you.
is that
Clap
mouth?
your hooves if you know 'em. And a 1 and a 2 and a... My love is like a barrel full of hay. I guess
Hell
I can
yeah,
be
that
just
better
as
have been
peculiar
real.
as the next pony. But that's not what's going on here today.
Because today you wanted Twilight to check over the apples for the coronation, right?
Nope. And I think it's time I told you the truth. My little pony,
You're gonna explode that chicken.
pony.
What are you about to say, Applejack?
Twilight, I have to be honest. The reason Spike gave you for coming out to the farm today was a lie. It's just that things have been so hectic. What with saving Equestria and planning for the coronation, I just wanted to have a chance to reminisce with you a bit.
That was a good lie.
I'm happy to spend time remembering things
sweet.
we've done together. You don't have to make up some excuse for that.
So cute.
My favorite Applejack memories.
My name is Twilight Sparkle.
Well, how to do, Miss Twilight? A pleasure making your acquaintance.
How to do?
We here at
My
Sweet
favorite
Applejack
Applejack
sure do
memories.
like making new friends.
Friends? Actually, so, what
I'm
can
trying to think of an embarrassing thing she's done, but compared to other characters,
That's it,
she doesn't really have that
I know
many.
it's hard work, but you guys are doing great. Yeehaw!
Huh.
Hey, Applejack, how's everything going?
Oh, just dandy. A little slow starting, but peachy all the same. There's a
Peachy.
lot of ground to clear.
We don't say that word around here.
Start planting in the water and then
Apples
we can get all
only.
the snow hot-tailed out of here.
Well, I'd like to help.
Well, I don't know, Twilight.
Just give me a chance.
Well, I never turn down a hard worker, but
Push. Heave. You're a horse. Come on. That's what you do.
look at how much quicker they could wrap up winter with your magic.
I could use a come to life spell. Oh, here goes.
Spot, look at what this bitch is doing.
She's awful strong for such a little pony. That's my girl, following my advice. And what in tarnation does that mean?
Yeah. There's been a lot of ass in this episode. Thanks, Applejack episode.
What's going on? What'd you do?
Their heads will be getting crushed. Sorry.
It's funny, really. Twilight here was suspicious
Oh,
of my
season 2
behavior all
finale.
along. Too bad the
One
rest
of,
you
if
were
not
too
the
caught up in your
best
wedding planning to
finale
realize
in the
those
show.
suspicions were correct.
Sorry, Twi. We should have listened to you.
It's not your fault. She fooled every pony. You've always been such a good friend. I don't know what I would have done without you.
I feel the same way. If I hadn't met you, I might not have ever left the farm or had any adventures at all.
Damn, I guess you're right. You just be hauling apples your whole life.
Oh, Manhattan, what you do to me?
You certainly wouldn't have been here.
Darling, are you all right?
Ponies move so fast here. Not at all like back home.
Yeah, and they're assholes
Eyes
too.
peeled, ears open. Eyes peeled, ears open.
So glad I live in the South where
Remember,
when you're driving
Applejack,
by,
you're in the
people
big
wave,
city
everyone's
now.
nice.
No moseying. You've got to walk
Say
with
hello.
speed and confidence.
Total strangers. Yoo-hoo! Oh god.
Sorry about
Just
that.
shove him out the way.
On my way.
Sorry. Watch it. Hey. Oh dear. Butter my biscuits. I can barely cross the street in this town.
My little pony,
Oh,
my little
we went
pony.
straight to the commercial. Hey, I like this episode a lot.
Guess no pony else is going out.
Because of her duo a lot too. She played a big part.
Something we don't.
Now, Fluttershy, I've told you a dozen times. There's nothing to be scared.
I'm sorry.
You really startled us.
It's just that I'm not used to seeing any pony taking the train to the end of the line. The final
Who is this guy? Does he just live in this
destination.
outpost?
The last stop.
We get the picture. Why?
Nothing but uncharted terrain and wild beasts out that way.
I mean, he was right. Kind of.
Well, maybe there's a little something to be scared of.
Oh, God.
Where are the pies?
They're not back here. This is your
Okay,
fault.
Spike
You
Snake.
think you've always got to be in charge.
You're lucky, you know. You've got no idea what it's like to have a sister constantly looking over your shoulder.
Actually, let's try listening to me for a change. And I say, if there are no
How's this an
pies,
Applejack memory?
let's settle for the
Oh, I
Philly
guess she comes and
fillet.
saves her.
Any last?
How does Twilight know about this?
I really wish my sister were here.
Why is this one of her memories
Apple Bloom, I'm a
of Applejack? Why would she put this in the book?
Hey, I thought I was in charge now.
Just show off her badass acrobatics. Tactical chair. Howdy. Ow.
I feel pretty lucky we're friends.
Honestly, so do I.
But you were right about the coronation keeping me busy. Come on, Spike. Celestia and Luna want to go over the guest list. Again.
Guess Spike and I should have let you handle things from the start.
I may be an honest pony, but even I know how not to spoil a surprise.
She'll lie. Okay. She'll lie when she needs to have a surprise. The hell was that chicken? Come on, Starlight. Wasn't there a spell you could use to listen? You didn't need to be in a chicken coop and shit. But yeah, that was the Applejack episode. Yeah, I liked it. I like all these. They're fine. It's nice to see these little extra moments. And we got Bloomberg. Hell yeah. That's all I've been asking for 6 seasons? 7? And they threw that in for me. But yeah, we have one more to go, and I will get to that soon. And I'm back. I've eaten dinner, so now I'm not going to be awkwardly looking and fiddling with stuff, waiting for them to call me. And this is going to be the last episode. I think it will be a Twilight one or Spike. One of those. I hope. One of those. Let's find out. Last bit of MLP film. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
It wasn't easy getting Twilight's memories of all her friends in there without her realizing it. But we did it. I'm not so sure you did.
What?
What do you mean? You are both so thoughtful. Clearly, Twilight
about
is
yourselves?
important to you. But don't you think you might be important to her as well?
Okay.
Right. We forgot to add ourselves.
Okay, so is it Starlight and Spike episode? The last one. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Okay. So it isn't a Twilight one. I guess we're getting her memories through everyone else's.
Didn't know you are my very best friends.
Ooh, I
Well,
can't
time to go
believe we
pester
forgot to
her
put in some
again.
Twilight memories of us.
And the coronation is tomorrow. There isn't time to track Twilight down and get her to remember more stuff.
I know we wanted the book to be full of Twilight's memories, but we'll just have to use our own.
I've got a lot of those. My memories of Twilight go as far back as I can remember. Well, Miss Sparkle?
How do you remember this? Wait, did you see it going back in time or something? Did she tell you about it?
We don't have all day.
I knew it was the most important day of my life.
Oh no,
That my entire
this is Spike's,
future would be
okay.
affected by the outcome of
I was
this
thinking this
day.
was Starlight. I'm retarded.
And I was about to blow it.
How is Spike, I guess Twilight told him about it.
Sorry I wasted your time.
She's always been there when I really needed her.
And you've always
What do
been
you mean
fucking
you
up.
have to win the gauntlet?
It's the only way to protect Equestria from the dragons. You heard them. They have horrible plans for ponies if they win. So somehow, I have to do it.
There has to be another way. It's too dangerous. Besides, if you win, you'd have to stay here.
I know, but there's no other way to keep my friends safe.
Well, if you're staying to compete, then we're staying to cheer you on.
Hey.
Twilight?
Oh, hi.
Oh
Where's
god,
your
this scene.
father?
He's gone.
This episode,
Turns
I
out
mean.
he wasn't what a real dragon should
One of
be
Spike's
after all.
lowest moments.
He also wasn't.
Saying
a
Twilight
real
wasn't his
dad.
real fucking mom.
Oh, Spike. I'm so sorry.
I'm the one
That made
who's
me mad.
sorry. You were just worried about me, and I lost my temper. Sludge was just a great big phony.
I have to say, I'm not surprised.
Sludge is my least
There's
favorite
no way
character
a
in the
dragon
show.
like that was related to you. But if you still want to search for your real family, I'd understand if you spent more time in the Dragonlands.
I don't think so. I already know who my real family is.
Thank you.
Oh, it's me, right?
Nah. I'm talking about
Your
Starlight.
relationship with Twilight is certainly special, Spike. But I know from experience the relationship between a teacher and pupil is as well.
Yeah, Twilight and I didn't start out as warm and
Be sure to
fuzzy
throw
as
in
she
the
and Spike did.
Equal Town and mind controlling and going back in time and all of that into the book. Great memories.
I studied that spell for years. How can you?
I studied magic for years too.
How could
But
you?
what I didn't know then was that studying could only take me so far.
You need friendship.
Each of my friends has taught me something different about myself. It was their unique gifts and passions and personalities that helped bring out the magic inside of me. I never would have learned that I represent the element of magic without these five. And I certainly wouldn't be here to stop you now.
Spare me your sentimental nonsense. I gave these ponies real friendships they never could have had otherwise.
How do you know that? You never even
Oh,
gave us a
surfer
chance.
dude. So you're putting this in the book? Okay. And this one?
Now more than ever, I know how important it is to stop you. Well, good luck.
Oh god, that clap. The Flim and Flam universe.
Up for another race-ending fight, Twilight?
No, you were right. I can't stop you. But you can't stop me from trying, and we could be stuck doing this for all eternity.
If that's what it takes to keep you and your friends from getting your
She was really willing to do this for eternity.
But all that's totally behind me now, obviously. Everything changed.
I don't know what you're looking at, Luna. Don't get me started on you.
Starlight, you're right. I don't know what you went through, but I do know you can't do this. I've seen where this leads, and so have you.
I only saw what you showed me. Who knows what'll really happen?
I've seen it a dozen times. Things don't turn out well in Equestria without my friends.
Ugh, what's so special about your friends? How can a group of ponies that are so different be so important?
The differences between me and my friends are the very things that make our friendship strong.
I thought Sunburst and I were the same, but we turned out different, and it tore our friendship apart!
So try again. Make new friends. And if something that you can't
Tell
control
her.
happens that changes things, work through it together. That's what friendship is.
Tell her, Twilight.
It's not just my friendships that are important to Equestria. Every pony's are. When yours ended, it led us here. But just imagine all the others that are out there waiting for you if you just give them a chance.
How do I know they won't all end the same way?
I guess it's up to you to make sure they don't.
Boom. That was a good scene. That was awesome.
If I could have every pony's attention, as you all know.
Oh,
Starlight
I thought this
Glimmer's
was
been
from
my
the
pupil for a
present.
while
She was
now.
about to say
And
something.
I hoped she'd be my pupil for a long time yet to come. But it turns out that's just not meant to be. Starlight, you have proved yourself to be a kind, loyal, strong, honest, and truly magical friend. Just looking around this room at all the new friendships you've made, I know there's nothing more I need to
Look
teach
at Pinky.
you. So we have a second reason to celebrate today. 3 cheers for Starlight Glimmer on her graduation day.
That was one cheer. That was one long continuous cheer, not
Creatures in
3.
their own hooves now.
I can't believe we almost forgot to include ourselves.
What's wrong?
After hearing your memories, I couldn't help but think of some of my own.
Oh, I want to throw us in there
Fond
too.
remembrances of Twilight. Do you think you might include our recollections as well?
Wow.
Of course.
Just had to throw yourself in there, huh? Oh, the same memory. Why didn't he look like that in the finale?
Twilight Sparkle,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't.
you have a very special gift. I don't think I've ever come across a unicorn with your raw abilities.
Huh?
But you need to learn to tame these abilities through focused study.
Huh?
Twilight Sparkle, I'd like to make you my own personal protege here at the school.
Huh?
Well,
Nah.
one other thing, Twilight.
More?
Yeah.
My cutie mark. Yes, 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 yes.
Why so glum, my faithful student?
That was
Are you
weird.
not happy that your quest is complete and you can
Why is your
return to
tail coming out of your
studies and campus?
sun?
That's just it. Just when I learn how wonderful it is to have friends, I have to leave them.
Can you imagine if the series was 2 episodes? He'd just send her back to
Princess
Canterlot.
Hereby decree that the unicorn Twilight Sparkle shall take on a new mission for Equestria. She must continue to
She
study
must
the
go
magic of
to
friendship.
Canterlot
She
and
must
study more.
report to me her findings from her new home in Ponyville.
Goodbye, Nightmare Night.
Pip.
Forever.
Bleh.
Citizens of Ponyville, you were wise to bring this candy to me. I am pleased with your offering, so pleased that I may just eat it instead of eating you.
I am not certain that did what you meant for it to
This was a
do,
good episode,
Twilight
too.
Sparkle.
Just wait.
For what? For them to scream some more? Princess Luna,
Grab her hair.
I know there's not gonna be any more Nightmare Night, but do you suppose maybe you could come back next year and scare us again anyway?
Child, art thou saying that thou likest me to scare you?
Likest?
It's really fun. Scary, but fun.
It is?
Yeah, Nightmare Night is my favorite night of the year.
Well then, we shall have to bring Nightmare Night back!
Whoa! You're my
Whoa.
favorite princess ever!
That's a bold claim, Pip.
Yes, guys!
Luna, best princess? We'll have to go to the council for that.
I do like you, princess.
Can it be true? I created the Tandibus to give myself the same nightmare every night. To punish myself for the evil I caused as Nightmare Moon. But why?
I think season 5 had a lot of good episodes.
To make sure I never forgave myself for how much Equestria suffered because of me. But it seems I have not learned my lesson. For now I have only made you suffer more.
But that means you might just be the key to stopping all this. Yeah! If it gets strong because you feel bad about what you did as Nightmare Moon, then you just gotta stop feeling bad for what you did!
The fact that you care so much shows.
I am no better now than I was then. My creation is about to turn the world into a living nightmare.
But look at what you're doing! Nightmare Moon would have wanted the Tantibus to turn Equestria into a nightmare. You're doing everything you can to stop it.
Tell her,
Don't
Twilight.
You see? That proves you're not the same pony you were then. Every pony who knows you knows that Nightmare Moon is in the past. We all trust you, Luna. Do you trust us enough to believe we're right?
I do.
I do.
I remember that from Idiot's Watch.
Is everything okay, Starlight? We set out
Thing
to
on
make a
Ladix's
book
channel.
with Twilight's memories of her friends, but using our memories made me realize we should put every pony's memories in.
But the coronation's tomorrow.
Well,
How are we gonna do that?
we got a lot of ponies to go.
Pony, my little pony.
Use a spell, Starlight.
Okay, Celestia and Luna came up with some last-minute princess etiquette for Twilight to learn, but we don't have much time.
I thought you were nearly finished with your book of memories.
We were, but then we put in our own memories of Twilight and wanted to give all of you the chance to do the same.
Ooh, like how she's always prepared for everything ever?
Or how much she loves books?
Or how she freaks out all the time.
Twilighting.
You're here!
Oh, God.
Exciting!
Oh, you were called too. Thank goodness. I feel so much better going with a friend.
I was about to come and get you, but then I got distracted. Ever since the map called us, I've been doing a ton of research. Testing out potential
You know,
wrench
she's
problems,
teleporting everywhere.
diversifying my solution portfolio.
Ever since the map called us? But that happened 5 minutes ago.
I know.
How'd you get
I
here in
wanted
5 minutes?
100% prepared. I mean, I'm the princess of
I guess you can
friendship.
fly.
How would it look if I couldn't solve a friendship problem?
Do we want to know why you're wrapping up every pony
Is
in
this best
town?
gift ever?
Not wrapping paper, a to-do list.
Yeah.
2 of these, 3 of those, maybe 10 of those, just in case. Twilight, darling, are you all right? Sure, just grabbing a few things. Do I need this? No, that's silly. I need 8.
What's every pony?
Traditional holiday meltdown.
Hey, Twilight. How's your day?
I got way behind grading midterms, and Cadence and Shining Armor are coming here with Flurry Heart for Hearthwarming Eve, and I haven't started decorating, and I don't know what to get any of you.
Stop. Take a breath. Now let it out slow.
Right in her face.
Now, I think I have an idea that might help.
Okay, that is it. I am
Nah, there's still
100%
time
certain
left.
We have everything we need.
And I am 100% certain Twilight is going to love it.
She sure is.
Love, darling.
Absolutely, too.
Oh, definitely.
Of course.
Let's meet back here in the morning and give her the present before every pony leaves for the coronation.
Oh, I guess it is.
Sorry I'm so late. I actually thought I'd missed you.
Oh, this is like from the finale. We get to see Starlight's point of view.
I'll just give this to her after the coronation.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. Well, it wasn't exactly the coronation I was expecting.
I think the only thing that actually worked out was giving Twilight our gift.
Yeah, that seemed to go okay.
This is nice to see again.
To put this whole book together. It is a truly wonderful keepsake.
I can't get over how many memories we've all made together.
Well, it's not really surprising. We're making one right now. And now too. And now again.
We're glad you like it.
Here's another one. Oh, that one's a good one.
It's the perfect present. Not that I need a book to remember all of you, but it's nice to know that no matter what, all I need to do to see you is open it.
Yeah.
Now you will never see your princess or your son.
Are we seriously going through these again? Okay. Guess they gotta fill time somehow.
You think you can destroy the elements of harmony just like that?
I guess we haven't seen this one yet.
Wrong, because the spirits of the elements of harmony are right here.
Yeah. Ew, Fluttershy looked weird.
What? Applejack, who reassured me when I was in doubt, represents the spirit of honesty. Fluttershy, who tamed the Manticore with her compassion, represents the spirit of kindness. Pinkie Pie, who banished fear by giggling in the face of danger, represents the spirit of laughter. Rarity, who calmed a sorrowful serpent with a meaningful gift, represents the spirit of generosity.
Of milk.
And Rainbow Dash, who could not abandon her friends for her own heart's desire, represents the spirit of loyalty.
Asshole. I'm just kidding.
Spirits of these 5 ponies got us through every challenge you threw at us.
You still don't have the 6th element. The spark.
She's right
But
there.
it did. A different kind of spark. I felt it the very moment I realized how happy I was to hear you, to see you, how much I cared about you. The spark ignited inside me when I realized that you all are my friends.
Come on, let's blast her.
You see, Nightmare Moon, when those elements are ignited by the spark that resides in the heart of us all, it creates the 6th element, the element of magic.
Oh shit. Boom. Take that, Luna. One last thing.
I just realized there's one problem with this book.
What's wrong with it?
It comes to an end. Pinkie is right. We're making new memories all the time. I don't think a book like this can ever be finished.
I guess not.
We'll just have to get started on volume 2.
Please, season 10.
I'm so grateful for everything we've shared over the years. My memories of you are so special. I can't wait to start making more.
So sweet. Oh, is this what we're finishing on? Okay. I've never seen a funnel cake like that. This is sweet to end on. Twilight's really standing on them. Fluttershy check. Agreed. I wish I saw that in my sky. We'll have each other's backs. Oh god, that's like I'm Heiling Hitler. Okay, let's not do that. Yeah! Well, that's a wrap. We get one more friends at the end. I gotta be ready. They didn't keep the friends. You know, the friends at the end? They didn't even have it. Okay. Well. Yeah, that was probably one of my favorites of the Friendship is Forever series. Either first or second, or yeah, I like that one. I liked them all. This was a good little series. I'm glad I reacted to this. I'm glad they made it. It was nice. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I will see you guys in the next reaction. Bye-bye.